Hey everybody, so today we are going to have something a little different. I am actually going to switch over and we're going to be playing a video that my wife made, and she was describing the first time we tried soul gazing. So today is going to be a conversation about what my wife saw when she gazed into my soul.
So, Daddy asked me to make a video and try to explain in better detail than I did in my journal, and in telling him what I saw when I actually, seriously looked into his eyes. And it... let me tell you right now, it was an experience that I never thought I would be able to experience. And I am truly, truly honored to be able to say that I've done this. So, the other night, he was telling me that he was staring into Pumpkin's eyes, and he said that he was able to see her face change, and saying that he could see different versions of her face, that, she was older, younger, just different versions of who she is. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna have to try this a different way, because my little arm thingy is shaking a whole hell of a lot and making it okay. So, I wanted to try. I wanted to see what, I could see. If I could see anything. And at first it was hard to stay focused. And I guess that was more so because I was unsure of myself. But the more that I looked at him, the more that I looked into his eyes, his left eye, a doorway opened. And I'm not talking metaphysically. No, it was just this light that it was like a light got turned on for me, and I saw this doorway just light up. But it wasn't like a huge, bright light. It looked like a doorway. Honestly, no door, just a doorway. But it looked grayish. And as I allowed myself to enter this doorway and go into it, it was an actual naval ship corridor. Kind of makes sense, His heart, his soul loves the Navy. Has. And so, I was like, that was just so fitting. And it was just this steady decline, and I just followed it, and it continued to lighten up. And as I went in, it looked dark, but as I just kept going, it just kept lighting up. Different little lights just started turning on. And as I kept going, this space opened up. And it was not quite cosmic-like. You would look into the universe and see all different types of lights and swirly spheres and all this stuff. It wasn't quite like that, but similar. So the room, or the area, because I can't exactly called a room because there weren't walls. But it was just this open space that when I got in there, there was so much. There was so much to see. But the one thing that drew me to it was this area that had pictures. Just pictures. And it was pictures from his life. And it didn't always include him, but they were images that he had taken, other people had taken, but it wasn't just pictures that I had seen. It was moments from his life that showed what helped create who he is now. Like, I saw a picture of him, and okay, whenever I say picture, it's not like a still photo. It is like my daughter's iPhone. When she takes some of her photos and she goes back through and looks at them, it has like this little, like, almost looks like a GIF at the beginning before it actually shows the picture. Like this is the actual moment that it caught. That's what it looked like. Everything had it was, let's see, how can I describe this best? It was motion. It was in motion. They were all in motion. Each individual picture was in motion. And you could hear laughter from the people within those photos. You could hear the laughter. You could see the smiles. You could feel the love and the joy and the energy from them. Sometimes they had sad moments, but it was a part of who he was. Or, let me rephrase that. It is what has made him who he is today. And they weren't in any particular order, which was so cool, because as I watched them, they flowed, they moved. Like the actual pictures, they would rotate and flow, and like one in the front would move to the back or up high or down low or to the side, and others would just move in and out of view. And it was absolutely breathtaking to be able to see and feel and just enjoy seeing what created the man that I am in love with today. And as I was watching the images move across this invisible wall, I heard a laughter to the right of me. But it wasn't outside. It wasn't like my physical body. I heard laughter out of my right ear. No, it was within his soul, my soul. I heard this just joyous laughter. And when I turned to see what that was, it wasn't it was him. It was him. It was his light body. He was beautiful. It was so beautiful. And he shines so bright. And I know I had tears streaming down my face. I could feel them. And like, he was just pure white light. But his face wasn't defined, but I knew it was his face. I knew it was him. And he was so excited that I was finally there. I saw him. He's like, yes! Like, I could hear him just exclamations, just, holy shit, you're back. It's about damn time. And just, oh God, it was amazing. It really was. I hope that the next time I get to take that journey into his soul and to see his light body, that I will be able to take in more of this space that he is showing me, that he's allowing me to see within himself. Yes, I got to see those amazing, gorgeous, fun, just images of of what has created him. There was so much more going on in there. Like, there was faint music. I can't put a finger on exactly what it was, but it was there. I want to go back and see what all I missed. Take it in just little by little.